Almost is now. We are live on them. Welcome to the Tuesday evening challenge once again, and welcome to all of you out there. Thank you for joining us for our pro challenge. And we are not facing off against a robot or some of our previous pros. We have a new guy here this week on them, Johnny Cran, the man, the myth, the legend, John Kraniak. I'm excited about this one.
Hi everyone. Yeah, so John's fun. He's no longer a New Yorker, right? He's South
your neck of the woods,
Carolina.
yeah, or North
Yeah,
Carolina,
he's my
something like
neighbor
that.
basically,
Yeah.
guys. So, I have to defend the home turf.
He may, in fact,
See
be
what's
watching.
up.
So, Johnny Cran, if you're out there, please feel free to chat with us. I think he's on his way to New York to visit. So he might be watching on whatever conveyance
Definitely
he's taking here.
between the two of us, Rob is the tech wizard. And I like it that way. If anything goes wrong, you guys know who to blame. I'm just,
Yeah, I'm the
here to
tech
talk.
wizard until it comes to actually clicking on the correct card or bid, and then we might have some issues there. And with that on, hang on a second. Let's click confirm bids, and confirm cards is already clicked. So yeah,
All
we're okay
right,
now.
boom. We are learning, you guys. Look at this.
All right, let's dance. We are ready to go. This is board one of our challenge with Johnny Cran, and we have pass one heart on our right. Here is your hand on them. Let's just get the audience in there. What are you going to bid, audience? No poll here. Just type your bid into the chat. See if anyone's awake out there, ready for this challenge. Welcome everybody. Some people's first time here. Welcome Tuesday evening or Tuesday morning, wherever you may be around the world. Let us know that as well.
So many answers.
That's good. It means we're paying attention here. All right.
Oh, we have a Cran fan in the audience.
Oh yeah?
Look at this.
Yeah, we would love to. Thanks, Krish. Singing the praises of our guest pro. Very nice. Cran, if you're out there, say hello. All right, so this hand is just not a preemptive hand in my book on them, but partner is a passed hand. Are you ever doing anything weird here, or are you just gonna make a bid?
Well, what do you think is weird?
I think three spades would be kind of weird, but I mean,
so it's style. For sure, I wouldn't bid three spades with this hand because your partner's never gonna raise. So that doesn't really help you. And if you bid three spades and they bid four hearts, you know, don't know what to do, but you're probably beating four hearts. I guess if you bid three spades, your plan would be to like double four hearts.
yeah, right.
But so that's definitely in the game with partner being a passed hand. But three spades is bad if you make four spades. Like partner's never raising.
Yeah, and just as a general rule from an instructional point, there are exceptions to this for sure, and they usually occur when partner is a passed hand. You have more flexibility in spots where you might have a better hand to preempt, but in general, if you have more than 10 points, just stay away from preempting for the most part, right? You want to show good hands when you have them and bad hands when you have them. But some situations where partners passed hand, you would think about doing something like that, right, on them. This is just not quite, or would the
I
style push
mean,
you over here?
if you like, what's your plan if you bid one spade?
To just continually bid spades to try to show extra values and extra length, right?
So
We're
you're gonna
not going
bid
to really
one
give up.
spade, two spades, three spades?
I mean, I don't think that's the worst way to kind of get partner to maybe help you out when they have some reasonable values, right?
But
And what are the
I
other options,
guess.
though? What are the other options? Like we're guessing to bid at
I mean,
whatever
your
level.
spades aren't your. The problem is your spades aren't good enough to bid four spades. It seems
Yeah,
just like a negative action to bid four spades.
right.
And like I said, three spades is either going to get all passed or they're going to bid four hearts and you're going to double. Actually, don't mind doing that, but one spade is normal. We'll do that.
Right,
I wouldn't be surprised if Cran did not do that.
Well,
though.
the one thing we have to tell our audience is we're playing against a very creative player, right? So he is John is not afraid to kind of get in there and mix it up and do some fun stuff.
Also, game is not really hopeless at this point. If your partner has three spades and a singleton diamond or a doubleton diamond, you're pretty good to make game at that point.
Now we see lefty bidding a no trump, so they have something reasonable in spades. Is that going to keep you away
Hmm.
from bidding this 7 card suit, ace 10 9 8? I don't
Definitely
think so.
not. We'll
Our
continue with our
plan was
plan.
this to begin with, and maybe we buy it for 2 spades. Nah, not quite. Okay, make your call
I
on them.
don't.
This is
I
too much
wouldn't
for
be
me already.
surprised if we just take three tricks.
Agreed.
Um, I mean, we don't rate to beat it more than once. So I'm not doubling.
Well, partner has something, right? Because we have 12, so partner could have 4 minimum, I guess, but could have
Why does
slightly
partner have
more
to
than
have
that.
anything?
Well, they have to have 4 because it's a best hand tournament, right? So we have 12,
All
so the
right,
opponents cannot have more than 12. They can only have
that's
exactly 12.
true. Um,
But it seems like they probably rate to have as much as they could, right? Partner has room
I
for
guess we
4.
can double. They're not redoubling.
Yeah, that's true. We can try to get like a little pip here. Not the worst risk either. What do you want to lead?
The ace of clubs. Not the best start.
Interesting. Looks like we might have 1 or 2 ace the partner's hand. Only problem is it's not likely to be hearts.
I mean, I would just play the ace of spades and a spade.
Yeah, just kind of get out of your hand and hope partner has something and
Maybe partner's roughing.
see. All right.
Boom.
Winner, winner. Comes that queen of diamonds. All right. So the question here now, what do we return?
I mean,
We could return a diamond to take a diamond trick. We could try to give partner another rough
so
if they
let's
have
count the
something.
spades. The first trick was 4 spades. The second trick was three
3.
spades.
Mhm.
So that's 7, and we have 5. So declare has 1 more spade. So I don't see why we wouldn't just play a spade and give partner or the uppercut.
Well, if they have a card higher than the 9 of hearts, right?
Yeah. And if they
Not
don't, then whatever.
we might lose a diamond trick maybe if they can just run clubs now, right?
Mm,
Partner led the queen of diamonds.
but what's declare's shape? They have 3 spades, 6 hearts.
Hmm.
Like maybe they only have 1 diamond and 3 clubs. Do we even know we're cashing a second diamond?
That's a good point. So let's dance. Spade
I
comes.
mean, we should play back a small spade. We want a club rough.
There we go.
Ooh.
All right. We will take that one. That's a pretty good start. Plus 5 hundo on the first board on them. That is none too shabby. Um, I'm interested to see how the auction went at the other table as well. How we chose to bid that because would it?
It would have
I'm
gone 3 spades,
I want to see.
past 4 hearts, I think.
Yeah. Let's take a peek at just the results after this.
I mean,
Yeah.
they have to bid 4 hearts. Like what? They're not gonna
Yeah,
pass.
with
That's
righty's
nuts.
hand for sure. Yeah. So here, if we bid 3 spades, I mean,
It would
they're
have gone past 4 hearts, rip all pass.
mm, all right. Well, we're back. 1 diamond to you guys. Make your call in the chat. What are you going to do? It seems like no matter what happens, I mean, that's a chop, likely. We can't really think that was anything great. 1 diamond on your right, your hand here. Remember, IMPs is the format we're always playing on Tuesday night, guys. And also remember, when when we're playing these, we have the best hand at the table, right? So no one can have more points than us, but they can have an equivalent number of points in any of the hands. Chuckles Slovakian is one of the best names I've seen in the chat in a while. Welcome, Chuckles Slovakian. That's great. All right, 1 diamond to you on them. Make your bid.
I mean, if we were not vulnerable, I would double without much thought. Maybe you're not supposed to double 4 3 3 vulnerable, but the hand's not going to get any easier to bid.
Yeah,
And if you're going to bid, like now is just the time. So I'm just going to do that.
you're just gonna double.
Yeah.
Yeah, then
Definitely between if you're going to bid, I think you should take your most flexible action with these weird hands. If partner has 4 or 5 hearts, there's no reason to commit to spades with this hand. Even if partner has clubs, we're fine.
right.
And ideally, we're hoping to double, and maybe partner can bid one no trump, and we can call it a day.
And that's what we're gonna do here. Not the ideal shape, but this is definitely 3 cards in every suit.
4 clubs. What a big
Boom.
bid.
You can never think this is really good, by the way. This is
What?
just so random by the robots. Although we did see a diamond and 2 diamonds, so our 3 small diamonds is kind of looking up right on them. Like that's
Oh,
not the
I know
worst
this
thing.
guy. Hey, welcome to our stream, dude. Long time no
All
chat.
right.
Um, let's see
Now,
here.
hey, stop sweating the chat and play some bridge on them. My goodness.
Sorry. Okay, let's get back to counting here. So this is 10 to 12 points and 5 plus clubs. And let's count it out here. This guy jumped to 4 clubs, didn't bid no trump, so none of his points are in diamonds. I would think that he has like 0 to 1 diamonds at this point, like maybe 2 diamonds, but then he would have to have
That's
six
worst case.
clubs.
Right.
So can we really take 11 tricks? Like, what does partner
With
need? Partner
23,
needs
24 high in 3 suits, basically, in a 30-point
and we
deck.
know and we know West doesn't have a 4 card major. So I don't know. It seems really unlikely we're gonna take 11 tricks unless partner has a diamond void.
Yeah, and honestly, the robot in these spots, especially with this bid recently at least, has been
Mhm.
quite unreliable and usually, I mean, from what I've seen, not necessarily hefty in this spot.
So I mean 0 diamonds and then
I mean,
still it's pretty close. I'll just pass.
me too. I'm in. What did the audience do? Mostly passes, I think.
Yeah, we have
Jeff
a
wants us
one.
to go for it. I hope we're not wrong, Jeff.
What? So curb your enthusiasm. That's from somewhere, right?
That is a famous television show. Yeah, it looks like we did pretty well to avoid our game here as well. We're going to lose likely a spade, a heart, and a diamond here. And the clubs aren't really shoo-ins here.
Okay, so also you guys, let's take a
Let's
big
take a look
note
at
at
partner sport card heart suit.
I mean this is just a non-starter right here. This
So
is what not to do with this hand.
let's give the auction. It went a diamond, we doubled, and it went 2 diamonds.
Two
Like
diamonds.
let's bid this end now, like we would on them. Like first things first, 4 clubs is just not in your radar, especially when you have both majors
I
and
mean,
your
you
right
can
hand
play
opponent raised
either
diamonds.
major. What is this guy doing? Who
Yeah.
even knows? Um,
What would your first bid be with your normal partners with this end in response to double and then 2 diamonds?
I mean, I would probably you could responsive double. You could see what major partner has.
Sure.
I don't think we're quite good enough to bid 3 diamonds with this.
Right.
Um,
It's which would be a good bid with
and
this shape, but maybe a little bit bigger as by hand,
yeah,
basically.
I mean, to me, it's between double and just forgetting double and bidding 3 hearts. 3 hearts
Yeah.
could be bad, obviously, because partner might not have 4 hearts, and we could have 9 clubs, 9 or 10 clubs.
Double's so
So
good
that's
too
kind
because
of
it's just gonna wrap around to you for another shot at this as well, where you can just
well,
bid clubs or
the
whatever you want to do
problem
there.
with double is double all pass if partner just decides
Yeah.
to pass two
Oh, yeah.
diamonds. But that's
Yeah.
very unlikely. Partner should not do that. I mean, we
Right.
have a weird hand here where we might consider it, but we'd still bid 2 spades with 3 small diamonds. Like we know
Sure.
partner's short in diamonds. So I
Right.
would double with the north hand, see how south furthers the auction, and then go from there.
Yeah. Yeah. Weird choice by the robot. And like I said, again, this is one of the probably half dozen times that I've seen this kind of like jump to the 4 level in a minor after a double that has been not the ideal situation. But yeah, it looks like we stayed relatively safe. Let's see what's going on here. Gonna play our diamond after lead the king. The robot plays king from ace king, so this could be king from ace king, or it could be king queen, I guess, as well. Yeah, it's king from ace. Okay. What are we doing, guys? Make your play from the north hand, and we'll have Autumn plan out her play as well. What would you do now? Ace of diamonds came on the second trick. You roughed it in your hand. What card do you want to play from the north end?
I would knock out the ace of hearts at this point. We're not worried about a heart rough just yet because the worst hearts can be are 4-4-3-2 at this point.
This is amazing on him because of the auction we saw, right?
Yes.
Lefty can't have a 4-card major. Righty is not going to have 5 hearts on this auction ever, right? So
Exactly. And there's a danger in just playing trump because if trumps don't break, then we have a diamond to rough and dummy. We have to knock out the ace
right,
anyway.
we haven't
All
knocked out
this
our
stuff is
loser yet.
happening.
Good stuff.
So let's take care of the heart ace.
We're just going to mess around with them for a second here.
So I would have played the queen of hearts.
Yeah, just to force them to play. You want them to win.
Because then you give them a guess between like having to duck or play the ace.
Yeah.
Here we gave them no reason to take the ace. So now we're threatened with a heart rough. So I think we have to play a couple of clubs.
Okay.
And they broke. So I wouldn't draw the last trump. I would.
Yeah, king of hearts.
King of hearts.
Yeah. And here we go.
And now just
now we can just
knock out the
play a spade to the queen or ace of spades spade.
Yeah, low spade to the queen.
Yeah. Here, if they actually duck this, we can just now. Yeah, okay, that's over.
Yeah.
We will draw our
now
trump
we draw the trump and
claim. In fact, we can just claim now. Perfect. Plus 130. We'll take it. Could have found other ways to skin that cap, but we're still in the game here. 11 count in a best hand tournament with 5-4 in the majors. I don't care what format I'm playing.
The spade finesse was not going to guarantee 10 tricks, and we didn't have the 10 of spades, so it's not even necessary to play that we play the spade suit for 0 losers if the king is onside.
Yeah. And remember, we're just trying to make sure we make the contract without any possibility of going down our safest line
exactly.
there. So we really wanted to make sure we took 10 and not 9. This is an opening hand in every spot for me on them. I would open a heart and never worry about it in any situation. Am I wrong?
Sure.
You can say yes. Wait, no, sure, I'm wrong?
I would open it. I wouldn't be happy about it, but I would do it.
Yeah, I don't have to be happy about my opening bids, but I just know that, this is just so likely to be best in the long run as far as I'm concerned. And we'll see how it is on this end. And of course, we get the worst situation where we open a heart because of no trump.
We just pass.
Yeah, this is the beauty of this format as well, is now, especially, this format, any format, we know we're not missing a game. We have our minimum partner as at most on this format 11, but really, whoa, take a look at this.
Okay.
Honestly, we could take a lot of tricks here. This could be quite awesome for us.
I mean, we can take 12 tricks in clubs, so that's unlucky.
Well, I mean, were we really going to be flying? I mean, I don't know why they don't game force with this hand. Wouldn't you just bid 2 clubs with this hand and see what happens on them?
I think the robot plays one no trump is forcing.
Yeah, but I don't care. Wouldn't you game force with this hand?
What do you want?
What would you do? I'm saying you would game force, right? Like, this is a game forcing hand. I don't care. I'll risk game forcing with 12 cards in my minor suits and ace, jack, king, queen. I mean, my God. But let's do the best we can here. But I don't know. I don't see how Cran does anything different, really, unless he tries 2 clubs and the robot just trots out like game and clubs there, which is pretty darn good, to be honest.
Okay, so we start with the ace of diamonds.
And then we just play club. Ooh, okay. Lefty had 6 diamonds, or East, sorry. Right-hand opponent had 6 diamonds here. So that means that maybe we have some sort of possible situation in clubs that might either be known or
At
unknown.
least they're pitching hearts. Work for us.
Yeah, that's
We
potential
gotta set
tricks
up
for
our
them.
clubs
Yeah.
next.
Let's just hope we see queen and then club. All right. So when we see, and let's wait till we see this card, and maybe we don't have anything to discuss. When we see one player show out and East has a known 6-card diamond suit from the opening lead, is this time where we disobey 8 ever, 9 never? Or do we still just play kind of the odds here without considering, the distribution around the table?
So let's see the shape. 6 diamonds,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't bid. They had Jack empty 6. I think
And we know
playing them to be
it's like a split decker, right? What did partner had 10, so yeah, it's like they have 19 between them basically, and it's relatively even.
and I mean they didn't bid. I don't know, playing them for 6-3-3-1 seems normal enough to me.
Meaning,
Singleton club. I would play them for a singleton club.
okay, I would tend to think that way when I saw something like that too. Well, let's see if we're right. Oh my God, they're making us sweat. Okay, we got it on them. Let's dance. There's a diamond pitch. I don't think he's going to pitch enough. Well, there's another one.
I would dump the 10 of diamonds.
Yeah, because we're just going to cash those anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spade. Not that matters.
We're just not going to cash any tricks after.
Oh, no.
Unless he pitched all of his diamonds, which if he did, thank you.
I don't think he had any thought of ever doing that.
You never know.
All right. So, not too shabby. We'll take plus 180, but I mean, plus.
It would have worked out very well for us if we did not open that hand.
Yeah, because partner would have opened, right?
Well, no, East would have opened a heart.
Or you mean West? Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, West would have opened a heart, and then North gets to show the minors.
Yeah, heart 2 now.
A lot of minors, so it would have worked out very well.
That's true. Interesting hand all around. I think. I don't know how high we can get on that auction, but I guess we'll see what happened.
Well, we only make games, so
yeah.
Unlucky.
All right, this time more opponents bidding. These guys are just getting into our hair pretty early here on them. A diamond pass a spade. This is your hand. Why don't we ask the audience again what they want to do? Kind of like getting you guys involved with this one. Yeah. So just to get back to a couple questions in the chat there. What I would say the modern treatment for a major one no trump is what we would call a semi-forcing no trump. So a more advanced treatment is to allow you to pass with those kind of balanced minimums that you're not making game with. However, the robot does technically play a forcing no trump, which when you do choose to pass, you might run into situations where, yeah, they had some sort of long 1-suitor, 2-suitor, or sometimes they were going to be raising your major, and you have to kind of expect that will happen on occasion if you choose to pass.
Yeah, and it's reasonable to play one no trump either way, by the way, forcing or semi-forcing. There's no clearly better answer.
Yeah, and honestly, either version you play, a player can still choose to pass it if they feel that it might be okay, right? So it's not
as always, you can do what you want. Just be prepared to bear the consequences.
They're not going to come. The director's not going to come to the table and throw you in bridge jail or put you on probation. You're going to be okay to survive there. Here, I mean, it's a weird spot, right? It's not like the most stellar hand. Are you going to act here?
We have a balanced 15 count. I would just bid one no trump.
Got it.
I don't want to double with diamonds instead of clubs because
because you're going to
That
play a
sounds
lot of
like a
clubs
disaster.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Partner just kicks it in. All right. Looks like they have a 4-4 spade fit here. I think they play support doubles after the one no trump.
They
So
could be 5-4.
yeah, looks like they're 4 on the left, 5 on the right. And the
And we have
club
no
is
club stopper. Why didn't partner bid freaking double?
you
What is wrong
love
with this guy?
you love to hate on the robots. I'm just saying.
What?
You know,
What?
I think that you need to just what's the we need to come off tilt with the robot a little bit, you know? Just they're doing their
Uh-huh.
best. They're doing their best. I haven't
So you
misclicked anything,
guys,
so we're okay.
we have a normal takeout double from North that would have allowed us to get to hearts.
Yeah. So
Um,
when a diamond passes
Unlucky the
spade,
robot didn't do it.
all right, we're still tasked with making 3 no trump. Let's see how we go. This club lead isn't really inspiring a lot of confidence in our chances here on them, but let's
I
see if they
would
give us a
wager it's Ace
switchage.
King. I
Ace
think
King
it's
Jack.
Ace King third opposite Jack.
Okay, wait, whoa, whoa,
What?
whoa.
Wow.
All right, now we have bad robot in the West, which is good robot for us on them. See how this robot stuff works? We get the bad with the
What
good.
is
This is
going on here?
nice. They're giving us this. So what card do we want to
These
play from
these
dummy?
robots are trolling us, you guys.
Shh.
This is just
It's
not a
okay.
real
It's
thing.
okay. We probably have no shot at making this. They're making us feel good, but we're gonna dance with it.
What are you
You,
talking about? We can take 5
you never know.
and
You never know.
all right, let's put in the queen.
God, the East player is pretty slow tonight. All right, there's our ace.
Okay.
What diamond do you want to play from the south end, guys? This is an important play question. Make your diamond play from the south player's hand. What card are you playing if I force you to play diamonds? Which I'm going to force you to do. Make your play. All right, don't watch Krish's because maybe this was a better poll there. It's a good answer. Ooh, good. Okay.
So we have a good point here. We should be very vigilant about a bad diamond break, especially since West open 1 diamond. And the only time they don't have 4 diamonds is when they're explicitly 4-4-3-2. So unless we just blew to the singleton king of hearts, like, we'll find out relatively soon how to play the heart suit.
Right.
So king is safe.
Well, also just remember this situation. This is something that some of my other students call divorce the couple. When you have this holding, you play the honor from the side that has 2 of them. So if you find the bad break, you can finesse for the jack in either direction, right? If
That only applies if you have a two-way position.
yes, when
Like
you have the
sometimes you
10 and
don't
the
have
9
the
and
ability to
yeah, for
to
sure.
do that.
For sure. But here, when you have this where you can just kind of finesse from either side, obviously we know who would be likely finessing against in the most part. And there we go, guys. This is why it works. And now we have the suit solved for all time. All right.
And they're pitching clubs. This is great for us. So let's low diamond.
Low diamond to the 8 is a marked finesse. We know the jack is there. They're just promoting it for us. And now we're just going to keep
All
some
right.
track here. All right, while we
So
play some
one
diamonds.
club is gone and 1 spade is gone.
Yep. And we know it's a 5-4 spadage situation, right? On them.
Mm-hmm. Because we have 4 and West opened 1 diamond, so they can only have 4.
That's more
And they raised,
spades.
so it's a second spade.
Yep. Another one. Pitch a club.
Um. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, well, you want to think about that a little bit more there?
Well, okay, so this is gonna be our 6th trick, and we have 1 spade and 1 heart, and they pitched only 1 club.
Yeah.
So to me, now I'm wondering why this robot led a high club and switched. And also we have to count their points, right?
Mm.
Like every other point in the deck is with West.
Yeah.
Like
So
they've come up with the jack so far, and they need an opening hand. So let's count.
and they're
That's
4.
ace king of clubs, Jack of diamonds is 8, and the king of spades is 11.
Did you say, yeah, ace, king, jack of clubs or ace, king of clubs on
Well,
mine? It seems
I
like it was ace,
can't
king, jack, but I can't.
it to me it looks like ace king jack because otherwise
Yeah.
they would just continue clubs. Like they have to know that the queen is coming down to not do that. So I think it's pretty safe at this point to pitch a club because I think the clubs are blocked.
Okay. And
And we
now,
guard the
oh,
okay,
we
so
guard.
now we play heart.
Yep. And which one do you want? We know lefty
Mm,
has four spades and four diamonds, so there were four, like with
it looks like they're 4-4
two,
3
three.
2.
Yeah,
3-3-2.
yeah.
So yeah, I would just do we want to cater to ace king doubleton of clubs? It's possible.
Well, that
Yeah,
would
let's
mean
just
they
put in the
were
9.
okay.
Let's put in the 9. It might be 10-1 to start, but
Well, now we're good though.
it's okay.
There's
We're
our nine
good.
tricks. Boom, we'll take
Yep.
them. Nice job on them. We're in this, and there it is. And we will now just let them do their thing. Plus 600 in the
This is
book.
some kind of mercy.
You think so? All right, so not too bad there. Looks like, yeah, ace king
So
third. What a
far,
weird lead by them. What an
all
amazing
I'm
lead by them,
hoping
by the way.
all I'm hoping at this point in the game is that if we were playing against people that none of these boards are replicated.
Yeah, right. That no one doesn't double with the north hand before.
Like what is going on, you
And
guys? We have no idea.
just recognize, yeah, after that two spade bid, double is what you would do. In fact, just
Yeah,
actually clear these bids away and just have us open a no trump and have a natural two spade bid. Double is what you would do with this hand. A
exactly.
negative double after one no trump openers is your savior, especially with hands like this, so you can't just kind of force the game with.
Alrighty, so
All right,
now
Jeff, thanks a
looky
lot, buddy.
here.
I hope you were not our good luck charm, but we'll press on. Wow, we have partner's hand from a few times ago. It's just not as shapely. Seven
Let's see
four, six
here.
four, 6-4.
6-4, 15 high card points.
Yeah,
I would just open my longest suit at the 1 level.
one club it is. Not unexpected to see some sort of bid like that. And then we see double from partner. So let's just talk about this situation in general on them. Four spades, double. I would take double as usually
Hmm.
I want you to bid something, partner, but a lot of people just have this kind of line where this is penalty. But with hands like this, we might in fact have like grand slam for all we know, or a slam. So how do you make any decision at this point?
Well, I mean, we could also just go down at the 5 level, so.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to include like the terrible end of this problem as well. Like when partner has some sort of hand with like some good spade position and we have worthless cards.
I mean, it could be very profitable to bid, but I would just take my plus.
Okay. And would you consider something different if I took away the quick tricks here and made it like more of like a reasonable hand, but like more scattered, like chunky, like king queen jack sixth, king queen jack fourth of diamonds now? Would that change anything or just
No,
curious?
that would make me less likely to bid. I mean, it
Okay, so
makes it
because
less
now you're
likely
less likely
that
to make in
to
that
take 11
situation also.
tricks.
Right, cool. All
Yeah.
right.
Here we have a chance to take 11 tricks, like depending on what partner's shape is. They have nothing in spades and they have like the king, queen of diamonds and the queen of clubs. That's amazing, right?
Yeah, right.
Um,
And
but
it's tough. They put a lot of pressure on us because the vulnerability is favorable for us bidding, but I mean, we usually don't rate to kind of recoup our 600 if we're making it, but we have no really idea
yeah,
what
you
the
guys,
price would
for
be
no
now too.
Trump says I want to figure out where to play.
Yeah,
It usually shows like a good club holding and you have a secondary suit.
some other place doesn't have to be diamonds,
Right.
right?
It doesn't have to be diamonds, it could be hearts.
Yeah, like a would like a two
Because
suited takeout in some
here
spots.
your partner doesn't necessarily have to have hearts to double. They should double anytime they have a good hand.
Yeah. Yeah, they have
That double
values.
just shows points. It just says they're messing around.
Yep. And it says they're taking
Um,
away our score, right? They're doing something to
yeah.
take away our
I'm just
score.
hoping that maybe we beat this 3 and then it's not too much of
I'm
a
like I
difference.
said, I'm perfectly happy with just sitting back and taking our tricks and seeing how well we can do.
Well, unfortunately, the robots are our partners, so we just have to roll with it.
But there are opponents too, you know. We're
So
gonna get
so
the
far
good
I'm
and the
very
bad.
happy we didn't bid.
Yeah, because Dummy has some tricks in it, right? King
Yeah,
fourth of
that 8 of
diamonds.
diamonds seems a little scary.
Yeah. All right. So I take it we just want to say, yeah.
Yeah, let's encourage.
Let's hope partner follows. Now we will take. And now what?
And now we play the big crab.
We're not going to do a little loser on loserage for them. They're pitching a heart. Okay.
Hmm.
And we could have cashed one of our red aces before that, but
But we wouldn't know how many to cash anyway.
yeah, exactly. And also, lefty's likely to just have an eight bagger over there usually with this, but he's already showing up with two clubs, one heart, 11 cards that we know about.
I sort of want to just
Play club,
play a spade.
play a spade. Yeah, it's safe, right?
Yeah, unless they have solid spades, we're not losing anything. And this way we don't have to commit to cashing the ace of hearts and
All
all
right.
of our tricks. So now we drew one round of trump. And I think it's safe to say we can just play a club.
Yeah, it looks like they have a solid spade sitch over there,
Mm-hmm.
or solid enough.
I would not pitch the diamond.
They did have
Solid
nine
spades.
spades to the five. All
We
right,
do
only
we
down
do
one.
happen and we do happen to make six six
Uh,
20. We take 12 tricks. No.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
We
we
take
lose one
12.
spade. Yeah, because the diamond situation is just uber friendly. Do we lose the eight of diamonds?
We do lose the 8 of
Yeah,
diamonds.
if they cover correctly, they'll take the eight of diamonds there, so we can make five.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Can't pitch on
Yep.
anything, right? We can never get enough entries to dummy to set up hearts or anything. Yeah. All right, make your bid with this one. We have no reason to upgrade in this spot, so we're just gonna bid a club. I do not like to upgrade unless unless I'm further behind than we think we are,
Well,
or if I have
always
a
upgrade
reason to
not
upgrade.
vulnerable.
Even with this garbage, nah.
We're not vulnerable against vulnerable. Whatever. I like to bid one now.
Well, I mean, we'll leave that high level stuff to you. Yeah. So what do you want to do now, though? You open a club, it goes a spade on your left, guys, and their right hand opponent, or sorry, their partner bids a no trump. You're a right hand opponent. What do you want to do now? You've opened the bidding. Lefty's shown five spades and like 8 to 17, and righty just shows like this no trump hand, which is a little better than a response to an opening. But what do you want to bid now? Make your call. Not in my book, Jeremy. The one thing I will tell you though, you bring up a good point. Intermediate cards are not worthless, right? So having a lot of intermediate cards in a hand could be a reason for upgrading. So let's say you have a hand that like is 4-4-3-2, doesn't have a five card suit, but let's say it has something like I mean, this hand is not the worst, but like King 10-9, Jack 10-9, Queen 10, you know.
So here's my rule of thumb, you guys, for being aggressive with your one no trump opening. If you feel like opposite your 14 count, you're going to have good play for game opposite a 10 count, you should open one no trump. Because what do we teach you when it goes one minor, one banana, one no trump? You're not inviting with any 10 points hands that are balanced. It's
Yeah.
just not happening. So that's your rule of thumb. If you think you can make game opposite 10 points with your 14, which, you know, with all the intermediates and whatever, you should just open one now because it'll allow you to get to game.
Yeah. Nice. And back to this one. This is a time where you should recognize that you have opened the bidding already. And when you don't really have anything meaningful to say on the way back, you don't have to. And
I'm
remember,
just
sorry, go.
furry shout out from Fluffyville Bunny State.
Yeah, it's Wabbit. I don't know who that is, but I appreciate that. And by the way, Wabbit, if you want to super chat that, you can do that as well. If you when you guys are in the chat, if you want to donate to the actual stream, there's like a dollar sign down there. As long as you're logged into YouTube, you can actually click that
I
and
have
and
a
you can
lack
have
of
a
knowledge
furry
as
shout
to
out.
as to what the bunny state is. Can you
This is
elaborate for me,
this is a
please?
first for me as well on them. This is the first
Teach me,
visit
you
from
guys.
Wabbit in the bunny state, so I'm not
What's
sure.
bunny state?
This is not a normal occurrence on them. This is not a channel staple, but welcome anyway, Wabbit. But here we're just going to pass, guys. When you've opened the bidding and have nothing else to say, you have to recognize that partner knows you've opened this hand and you are out. And as you can see,
Yeah, exactly.
we see the opponents just getting to game now. It goes one no trump, two hearts, five spades, four hearts min, and now righty just jumps to four hearts with this nice 10 count and 4x1. All right.
So for this for this auction, a good rule of thumb, you guys, is you need significant extras to bid again after your partner has passed and your opponents are taking free calls. This is a little bit different than, let's say you open a club, they overcall a spade and it goes pass pass. Now you do not need extras to take another call. What you do need is short spades. You must double those hands with short spades to protect partner. But here, both of your opponents are bidding and your partner pass.
And doesn't mean partner won't bid again. Give them the chance to do that on the way back. They already know what
Yeah.
they're looking at from your side, right? So unless you have a real good reason, that's what you're doing. Make your play on them. Club four deuce to you. There's the super chat for Wabbit. Did we have animal love here? Tiger and Wabbit getting along. No bad blood. Thank you, T Tiger.
Someone needs to be reminded of their predator status. I would just play small here.
Small or small to five is sufficient because the
Small,
7-6 is in
exactly.
there. And let's see what we produce. I'd like to see the ace here. That would be beautiful.
I mean, you're probably going to see a 10 or a 9 because the partner had the jack 10. They might have just led the jack.
No, we have the 9-8. So the jack was played to our left. Here we go. Heart to the ace. Interesting.
Well, we did open the bidding. They're just playing north for nothing.
Yeah. Is it me or are the robots playing slightly more deliberately lately? Nah, that's ace jack 10 over there. The funky robot.
So we play the king, I guess. We draw. Well,
Heart.
okay, so never mind.
He roughed it?
He roughed it.
I did not see that coming. Okay, there we go. Partner gets the score of that one.
That's not good for us.
Look at this. What are you doing?
Well, he doesn't have anything but diamonds.
Sorry, I forgot. Someone has to have that suit, right? Now we have to just play a club, right? A low club. There we go. That's hilarious. Here we go again. All right, let's take a peek at our results before we finish these last two boards so we can prepare ourselves. Wes just had a beautiful hand, to be honest. Like ace queen six, the spades, four small hearts, and ace jack 10. So, I mean, good job, robots. What are we supposed to do here on them?
We can't do anything really.
Just have to sit back and
I
just
mean,
watch.
we could, I guess we could lead a trump. That would be better lead than a club.
Yeah, if partner leads a trump, now we can just
Hmm.
maybe get a get a little spadage on top of what we got. Is
Well,
that
so we lead
possible
a
even?
trump. They play the ace,
All right,
and
spade to the
they
ace
play a.
rough
Well,
or a
they have to
club.
start playing clubs themselves is the
Yeah,
problem. So they
fair.
can't play spades right away. So they'd play club to the 10, ace of spades, rough of spade. They'd see the king, then they'd play a club back, taking another finesse, and it's essentially the same thing. But I
Yeah.
think
Well, we have to give props to the robot for one play. In fact, when they played the Jack of Clubs at trick one, that was a good play, right? It kind of it at least makes it uncertain as to where the 10 is, right? A player would say, okay, partner has the 10 when, not that it made any huge difference, but it was just confusing. That's not the worst thing to do is declare. Here, just a heart for us. What will happen next? No one knows. All right, heart of spade, two clubs, make your bid. Hang on a second. Don't do anything. Don't make your bid, guys. Don't do anything.
oh, Rob's working. He's making a poll.
It's time for me to actually earn my keep on them. I've been bad today. Sorry.
Okay, you're forgiven.
This
Um,
might be relevant for something you've heard before. It might not be. I don't know. It might be something new. I might be wrong here on them. I might have misclicked the chat. No one knows. That's the beauty of this game and this particular broadcast. You never know what you're going to get. So make your bid just by using the poll, guys. Don't put it in the chat. Keep it kind of silent. We want everybody making their own choice. I want to see what we do with this hand. Yeah, Krish, the robots came heavy to this. I don't know where I saw that in a movie on them. I don't really know what it means, but I think rolling heavy means like guns blazing, like they came in and hot, basically. Is that what the kids are saying these days? You're
I'm no
you're the
longer a
younger
kid.
generation. You are compared to
I
me, you
resent this line
are
of questioning.
ageist. All right, let's see what the poll is looking like now. Okay, we have 74% making a double, 11% bidding two hearts, and 16% passing. Those of you that are passing are probably thinking about what we talked about before, like, hey, if you don't have anything to say, you don't need to say it after you've opened the bidding, but we can release information to partner if we remember that the robots play something called a support double, which we do have the opportunity to show three card support. And would we do that here on them?
I think you have to follow your agreements and just make the support double. Although your hand is not the best.
It's a time where you almost want to pass because you have the best hand and it's not looking too
Well,
sexy,
you
right?
just don't even have an effective way to go about your business. So we'll just show our hand and hope nothing bad happens.
Yeah, let's do it. Here we go. There's our support double. I have three spades, partner.
So I mean, I
Okay.
can't say that you'll never get in trouble for showing your hand because that's a blatant lie. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Yeah.
But at least it's trouble everyone should be getting into. So there's
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Well, this is one we hope Cran got into because we are going down unless they just crunch together a couple spade honors, it looks like.
We forgot to bid three no Trump.
Hey, we didn't have a chance on him. It was the
I
robot.
mean,
Don't-
we had to not make a support double, unfortunately. But
Look at that though. 3 no Trump is pretty good, right? Five,
three no
6, 7,
Trump looks
8.
pretty
I mean,
ice to
looks
me.
as long as spades would be the only real issue in 3 no Trump, just like they are here. So what do you want to do here? Do you want to do anything special as far as leading from any side in the spade suit? Because it looks like the only way we're ever going to make it is if it goes low spade, queen, ace, or something.
It looks to me like this is a singleton heart, so spades are not crashing. Let's just make it look like we don't have a hard fit. Let's play a small heart and
And
win
win
the
the queen
ace.
or the ace. Okay, cool.
The ace.
And then lead
And
a
now
low
we play a
spade.
spade.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't support our hearts because we actually also told them that's a fair point. We probably would have ended up playing hearts anyway on them. We weren't going to be destined to play three now with partners hand.
Yeah.
So I guess we can go to bed with that. All right, let's hope that's a three card holding there. But now it doesn't matter because here comes the transport. Okay.
This two club bid was vicious. What do they
Let's
even
hope it's a
have?
two-card holder now. Okay.
Yarbrough. At least
Mhm. Let's just get rid of the last bastion of Trump here. Unreal.
did we really lose to 10? It's whatever.
What's up?
Okay, the Trumps are gone. We're good. Let's claim. Life is hard.
There it is.
We lost to Singleton 10.
We did. Yeah.
This is some.
If we had just won the heart, we could have won the King of Hearts and dummy there, and led low towards our spade to avoid that one. Avoid that disaster there. So we could have lost 3 trump, but yeah, we didn't really get the greatest break here. 2 clubs was just, yeah, I have ace, king, queen, 4th of spades, and a whole bunch of clubs. Yeah, we'll move on from that. This is our last chance to excel. That's the only board I really feel bad about on them. Not that we really did anything weird. It seemed like we were pretty normal there, but here we have a chance to do something maybe interesting. Goes a club on by our partner. Our right-hand opponent overcalls a heart. Make your bid on him. I'm curious. You want to gamble?
What do you mean?
We could pass. Hope for
That's
a
not a
little double.
gamble. Yeah, I'm passing all day.
You're passing all day. You're not worried at all. Because you know.
I mean,
Cran's
I don't know
passing?
about these robots, but there's no way partner has more than 2 hearts.
But they don't. What if they just pass? Like,
Are they allowed to do that?
And just so you know, guys, what we're considering here is we want to play hearts for penalty at this point, right? We would love to just play 1 heart double, and the only way we can do that is by passing and hoping, and really partner is supposed to be balancing with a double so that we can now pass if we have this sort of hand. So yeah, Jeremy is putting it probably right. A human partner, especially with short hearts, would be obligated to reopen, whereas the robot may or may not be obligated based on their understanding of the situation.
There's no way that they can pass this out. They know West is a passed hand, and they have short hearts.
This is exactly what I think Cran would do also. So I'm happy to pass.
Cran might just bid 3 now.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so now.
Okay. Well.
I mean, do we want to rip 2 diamonds for that same reason, or
no? We don't want to rip 2 diamonds. We want to bid 3 now, I guess. I wouldn't be surprised if we're losing like 5 diamond tricks though.
We could bid 2 spades and like mess around and see what.
No, that sounds like spades and non-forcing.
I guess so, because we passed originally, yeah.
Yeah, so and 2 hearts. Who even knows what that is? So let's just.
By the way, when you see this auction, especially when East passes, you know partner is so upset that you didn't reopen double.
No 1 spade bid. I give up on ridiculous.
This. Yeah. All right, I guess double was the right choice, but let's hope they just don't get these diamond tricks here. You know, let's just.
We're gonna lose on these last 2 guys.
Maybe we just do something like that. Play that little. Get it wrong. Yeah, you didn't get it wrong. You were just unblocking. All right, Anam. This is going to be painful until it ends, but once it does.
Maybe they're blocked.
Yeah. Thank you for that one last glimmer of hope.
Well.
All right, we'll take it. We'll take down 1.
So
we will see the result right now. I'm going to leave this screen up because this is usually where the result comes, and I'll get us to our result screen as well.
So sad.
But it should be out in a moment. We won! All right.
Oh, he doubled 2 diamonds.
He doubled 2 diamonds. Yeah, very nice. Okay, cool. So the first and the last board were the actual mixes.
On board 1.
Let's take a look.
Check board 1.
I am going to. Let me just make sure I can see all of this here, and boom. All right. There's our result, and there is the other table. 4 spades, exactly. Yeah. He jumped to 4 spades. I honestly, I thought when you were talking about this, the spades weren't the greatest, but yeah, ace 10 9 8 isn't necessarily.
I mean,
the worst.
The thing is, like, if you're gonna preempt like that and hope that you're gambling to make something, I mean, partner can have the wrong intermediates. If partner has something in clubs, how are you even gonna get there? So when I'm gambling, I like to have a good suit. when I have tricks,
Yeah.
when I don't think they can make anything.
But I mean, I like this much better than I liked three spades because at least, when like you said, when partner has the right cards, you're just
They're
getting
not
paid
going to
off,
raise.
right? Yeah.
Usually when you bid three spades and you're preempting, your partner will raise with quick tricks, but they don't have that because you're
Yeah,
looking at
because they
the
passed,
aces.
and they passed
Exactly.
originally as well. They're less
Yeah.
likely to have those cards. And then,
So they're never going to raise with some tricks and no
yeah,
fits.
and it
So
looks
that one
like
was out.
the rest of it, we chopped the entire thing. We kind of played the exact same match until the very end, where he passed, obviously, just like we did. And then after two diamonds, he ripped. And T Tagger, thank you once again for the super chat. That was very generous of you. Appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you.
At some point on them, we'll put out an instruction video on how to super chat. I know some people might be having issues with that, but it's in the same box. It's just that dollar sign, and you type in what
Um,
you want, and that's it.
I'm really upset to be right sometimes. Like when we were bidding 3-0, I was like, well, I'm not going to be surprised if we lose 5 diamond
And it's
tricks.
exact. Did you jinx us? Do you think on that last one?
No, I just
I
gave
think.
you the expected value of this. I was too afraid to double because obvious reasons. This robot doesn't know what's like. It's actually amazing. The robot passed 2 diamonds,
I
double with
I
four
know.
spades to the king.
Yeah, it's
Like, what
very
is going on here?
it's very interesting. But
Can we click on his auction just to make sure that's exactly what happened?
I think aren't we on it right now? Yeah, we're looking at it.
Now we are.
This is
Now we
him.
are. This is absolutely disgusting, you guys. This robot had a chance to bid one spade and failed. And then they
Yeah.
passed a double that shows hearts with a singleton
But that
diamond.
just shows that they just don't understand the situation on them. They
Yeah.
thought when we didn't double that we just don't have four spades for some reason. I'm not sure why. But
Well, it's
here,
not even that we're showing four spades with this double. We're showing hearts.
yeah, yeah,
We're not showing diamonds. We're showing a trap pass for hearts. They shouldn't pass diamonds unless they have diamonds.
yeah, yeah, exactly. All right, so this one is just whatever. Here,
At least the robots were on Zert at both tables.
exactly. Yeah, we know
Like at
John
least
had
we
the
didn't
same
catch them at
situation
like a
from our
bad
side.
time. Like
Yeah.
maybe the robots are like on Zert in the evening, but not during the day kind of thing.
Yeah, right. No, they're just always on, right? So here,
We didn't
honestly,
catch the shift change, you guys. We got the same bots.
so this hand right, I clicked on the wrong thing here, but this first hand, I just like the way you started with this one. This was all you right here. This was your double for sure. And this, I guess I got us to the one spade, two spade part, but you got us to the,
It
let's
was
rip
a
four
team
hearts.
effort. And
That's
you
very
guys
cool.
take a look at 5. We matched that board in 4 spades down 1.
Yeah,
We both took our plus because, we
yeah,
probably we can't guarantee we're taking 11 tricks. So that's
yep,
just good bridge right there. It
absolutely.
could be right to bid, but you can't be sure. So just take your plus.
Yep, discipline stuff at both tables. And I'm happy that we won. And I have to say, I'm a little upset about only one thing on them. I this is the second consecutive week that I haven't misclicked. And I just, I think the recognition is it when is it the third time that I don't misclick or.
We got you the recognition at the start of the match when you showed us you turned on all of the things.
Yeah, but
We're congratulating you
those
on
are
your
the
personal
training wheels.
growth.
Exactly. Those are you have to keep those on until you can ride free, so we're going to keep doing that. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Diane. We could have maybe done better if we had. Well, partner could have done better
It's
clearly by bidding
so I
spades.
mean
Like
it's
we could have just
actually
played four spades and gone plus on this board
it's
and pretty
very
darn
it's a
good.
very difficult hand to handle once you pass one heart and
And
partner
they bid
doesn't
two
show
clubs.
spades.
Yeah, exactly.
So over 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, you have a few different bids. You have 2 hearts, you have 2 spades, you have 2 no trump, you have 3 clubs, 3 diamonds, and 3 no trump. Those are the things that we're looking at here. So
Yeah.
let's process of elimination this. Um, I don't know that there's a consensus as to what 2 hearts should be. It could just be a hand with 6 or 7 hearts that wants to play 2 hearts and not necessarily a great hand.
I suppose.
It doesn't have to be forcing, in my opinion, because if you have a good hand with hearts that wants to bid more, you could double.
Yeah,
since it shows hearts.
two spades might not be spades either, though. That's the weird. Two spades could also just be a hand that's trying to force and find a way to do that, right? So
Well, it all depends on how you play over one heart. I think against robots, you play weak jump shifts, but their weak jump shift
good
is
question.
explicitly like 6 to 9. So you could, in theory, have a hand that's less than 6 points with spades, and now you're bidding two spades.
Yeah,
So it's just a really hard hand to go forward with if you are not sure you can double with this hand, which you should double with the south hand with people, because people will know this says nothing about diamonds. It just says I have a good hand with hearts
yeah,
and
yeah. Right,
points.
right.
So with people over 2 diamonds, you should just double. They are not allowed to pass unless they have diamonds. Double would say I have hearts, I don't have clubs with you, and let's see what's up. Like it's
Yeah,
trying to get partner to bid no trump essentially. Like if you had diamonds and hearts in a good hand, you would just bid some number of no trump yourself,
right,
if that
right.
makes sense.
That makes a
So
lot of sense.
double
Good
should
stuff.
say that I have hearts. Do you have something in diamonds? Like what's going on?
Right.
And
Looking for a way to play a good no
no
trump
trump or
contract.
something like that.
Right.
Exactly. It's not like we double to get to spades, because in theory,
You
North should
can't
not
have
have
spades.
spades
Right.
when they bid two
When they
clubs.
when they had a one spade bid available. That's kind of the gross part there.
I mean,
All right.
here they probably just I don't even want to think about what the robot was thinking, but whatever.
That's a recipe for mental disaster. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us for another challenge. We did we win last week, or is this
Yeah, we're on a 2-week victory
too
streak. It's
nice?
officially a streak. Boom.
Nice, very nice. We'll try to keep it going next week, and tomorrow morning we'll try to keep our good. I think we've been plus 60% each week for a while, so we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We'll be
We are
back with
on a
more cool
roll.
stuff and other events that you can catch myself and Anam at in the future. So thanks a lot for joining everybody. And Anam, always the greatest pleasure to play some hands with you on Tuesday night. Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming, you guys.
And
Have a good night and the rest of the week, I guess.
and thank you for carrying us to victory once again. We'll see you next week, folks. Take care.